Also, foods high in fat and cholesterol lead to fatty buildup in cardiovascular system and the cerebral vascular system. This leads to higher rates of cardiovascular disease and cerebral vascular accidents. I had mentioned earlier the prodigious number of African Americans who suffer from obesity, especially African American females. Well, diets high in fat contributes to that. Also, diets high in refined carbohydrate tend to accentuate the process of obesity. Well, high carbohydrate diets do a lot more damaging things than just add to one's waistline. There are effects in terms of the development of diabetes. Cancer cells have a huge energy requirement. Refined carbohydrates, especially glucose, provides the energy that's required by cancer cells to formation. Excessive carbohydrate elevates serum cholesterol levels. Elevated serum glucose also increases cortisol secretion. Cortisol is a very damaging hormone released when one's glucose levels are elevated. Now, cortisol has a negative effect on just about every cell, every system within the human body. Cortisol levels, when they rise, damages the immune system. And the immune system is the body's premier mechanism for fighting disease. Also, it plays a major role in tissue repair and the suppression of cancer cells. When the immune system is suppressed, opportunistic disease and aberrant mutated cells are in a position to proliferate, which can lead to grave circumstances. The human body is extremely stingy when it comes to calories. In other words, since energy is so vital in the functioning of the human body and for its survival, calories are never just done away with. If a person ingests more calories than what's required, the human body, instead of excreting those excessive calories, it stores them as adipose tissue, or in other words, fat, to be used to burn in situations where inadequate calories are taken in. So that becomes a problem, as obesity has secondary effects which are not necessarily positive. One thing to keep in mind is that it's been found that adipose tissue has the ability to release insulin. Excessive serum insulin levels can lead to type 2 diabetes. This is why obese people often develop non-insulin dependent diabetes.